So today I just want to show you guys how to make salted beef. So the first thing you'll have to get is the beef, and the part of the beef that you have to get is ribeye steak. I have 2 pounds here. I just cut them up into cubes, and that's it. So yeah, this is how you cut the beef up. So yes guys, the reason why you need to use the ribeye steak is because it's a fatty consistency. So the fat actually give it a nice flavor when you add the salt to it. So yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do with a clean hand is put the beef, the ribeye, into the bowl, into a clean bowl. And then I'm going to add the preservative, which is the salt. The salt is actually used to preserve the meat. So this is the bowl with the meat, and the salt that I'm using is the Sam's Choice Malaysian salt. This is the coarse Malaysian salt. And then the next one I'm using is the the Morton sea salt. This is in fine. And then I'm using some crushed red peppers, also some bay leaves, some whole cloves, and some red food coloring, just to give the beef a red color. And I'm actually putting the red color in there just because that's the way we do it in our country. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm from Guyana, and where I'm living right now, it's so hard to get salted beef, so that's why I'm making my own. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm doing exactly. So what I did, I added 2 tablespoons of the Sam's Choice salt in there. Now I'm going to add some of the fine salt. Just know that you have to add as much salt as possible in order to preserve the beef. And the salt actually give it a good taste. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of the fine salt too. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time to come out. So I'm just gonna add that in there. Then I'm gonna add the crushed red peppers. Just add a good amount. That's good. And then I'm gonna add some cloves. I'm gonna add like 7 cloves. I think I'm gonna add about 12 cloves. So yes, I'm gonna add a few bay leaves. I'm gonna add like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just like to add a little bit more. So that, and a few more cloves because I don't feel like that's enough. And then to mix this up. Make sure that all the salt is coating the beef. And then you're going to press the salt into the beef. So the red food coloring that I'm using is the McCormick one. It's the 1 fluid ounce one. So first thing you do is shake it up. Then I'm gonna add like, okay, there's a seal on it, of course. Yes, of course there's a seal. I'm gonna add like 1 spoon of this. See what's the color I get. So it's supposed to look like that. Then you're gonna mix the red food coloring in. That's gonna give it a very shocking red color. And when you cook it, the beef is not gonna look brown. It's gonna look red or pinkish kind of. I think I'm gonna add some more food coloring and some more salt because it's not salted enough. I'm pressing it down because I'm trying to make all the salt get into it. So yeah. This is how it's looking. It smells so good. So that's it. So after you've mixed everything up with the beef, you can leave this for overnight and cook it the next day, which is 24 hours or less, or you can leave it for however long you want to because the salt is going to preserve it. So yeah, this is my salt beef and I can't wait to cook it. And I'm so in love with the color that it have. So with this, you can make rice, you can make it in greens, or whatever you want to do with it. But before you actually put it in your food, you'll need to boil out most of the salt because, you know, sodium is not so good for you. So you'll have to boil out most of the salt. So yeah, that's it.